We are always happy on Making It Grow when we get a visit from Gaie McLeod. Gaie is part of that wonderful McLeod farm up in McBee, South Carolina. How long have y'all been growing peaches up there?
Since 1916.
1916. And you've got a document here that's not quite that old, but tell me what this document is.
It was a wonderful pamphlet that was given to me by a relative, and it is it's peach recipes from 1962 that peach growers' wives got together. And I'm really excited to show you too today.
And they had a lot of peaches to practice with, so I bet these are going to be pretty good.
They did.
Okay.
They did.
Well, what are we going to do first?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a peach mousse. And this was out of the recipe book. What you do is you start with 2 cups of peaches, and I've already sugared them. I put about 2/3 cup of sugar in them.
All right.
And our recipe says to let them sit for about an hour.
Let that juice develop.
Let that juice develop. And then it says to mash your peaches.
Oh.
And apparently some of the women mashed them with their hands to get them good and smushy.
Yeah.
The next thing we do is we put 2 cups of whipped cream, not Cool Whip,
Oh, no,
but
this is the
whipped
real
cream.
thing.
This is the real thing. We put 2 cups, and then we stir this up. And then the last thing we do is we add almond extract. And so,
Which really does complement and bring out that flavor of the peaches. It reminds you of that little bit of almond flavor they have naturally, doesn't it?
that's right. So we add about a fourth of a teaspoon.
It doesn't take much of almond.
It said 4 drops, but nowadays I don't think you can get drops out of there. You have to.
In 1962, things have changed.
That's right.
Okay.
And then this is what it turns out to be.
Now, do you put it in the refrigerator or the freezer?
The freezer.
The freezer.
You put it in the freezer and you let it freeze.
So I could make this ahead of time, and then when we've got a hot day, we could bring this out and cool off with this delicious peach mousse.
That is right.
Oh,
that is
gosh, I bet that is delicious. Well, I can't wait for the end of the show when I can put my spoon in there and taste it. Well, I think you've got some other things as well.
We do. I have a peach pie recipe that's called a crustless pie. And it is made with brown sugar, peaches, flour, and it's just, and a little bit of butter.
And it looks, though, Gaie, like it has a crust. I think I could probably pass it off and make people think I've been slaving away in the kitchen.
That's true. It does. It's a nice recipe.
And tell me, I think that the brown sugar, I know when I was little, we used to sometimes mix brown sugar with butter and put it on top of hot peach pie. Does that enhance the flavor a little differently?
I think it does. I think the brown sugar is just a different taste than using the white sugar that we usually do.
So actually, it would be kind of a way to have a different flavor with the peaches.
That's right,
Okay.
with the peaches.
And crustless and apparently very easy to make.
Very easy to make.
But you said there's something that's really easy to make. What
That's
have we got?
right, and it's a favorite recipe of everybody who comes to our market. It's called a peach enchilada.
It just looks wonderful.
It's a small peach pie. It has a peach inside. Then you pour your sugar, butter, cinnamon on top, and then there's a secret recipe.
And what is the secret?
The secret is you pour Mountain Dew on top.
Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, you do.
Well, there you go, that hillbilly tonic.
That's right. It makes it sort of crunchy and delicious on
and it's
top.
got that kind of lemony lime flavor.
It does.
Now,
it does.
you said this one, if I have, I don't have to make a special pastry, there's something I can
No,
use.
you can use crescent rolls.
Just the ones that you pop on, open up?
That's right, and just put your a quarter of a peach inside, roll it up.
You mean I don't even have to chop the peaches up and do anything
Not
fancy?
really.
Come on, really? This is easy.
This is easy. In fact, this recipe won a peach recipe contest. In fact, it won the state peach recipe contest one year, and they are wonderful.
I think that is really, really fun. Something that easy to make,
That's
and
right.
it's that good. And then you can have the rest of the Mountain Dew when you're hot. Just pour a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Well, this has really been fun, and we are going to learn where we can find these recipes when we come back and say goodbye to you at the end of the show.
Nice.
But I have a feeling that peaches are winding down. Are we
They
kind of
are.
at the end of the season?
They're winding down. You've got probably a week or so, and of course, Labor Day weekend is a great time to get some peaches.
And of course, what we want are those wonderful certified South Carolina peaches, and the Department of Agriculture has a website that has South Carolina certified roadside markets.
That's
and
right.
can you call and find out if they still have peaches available?
You can call and find out.
Well, I just think, oh, there's nothing better, and I want to be sure that I end my summer on a high note. And you have started that.
Eat some South Carolina peaches.
You have put everybody on the high note by being here with us tonight. Thank you so much for making the visit.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.